ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਦੋਸਤੋ, ਖਬਰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚੈਨਲ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਹੀ ਸਰੋਤਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਹੈ। ਦੋਸਤੋ, ਆਸਟ੍ਰੇਲੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਚੰਗੀ ਖਬਰ ਹੈ। ਕਰੀਬਨ 8 ਮਹੀਨਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਕੋਰੋਨਾ ਵਾਇਰਸ ਮਹਾਮਾਰੀ ਦੇ ਕਾਰਨ ਆਸਟ੍ਰੇਲੀਆ ਦੀਆਂ ਅੰਤਰਰਾਸ਼ਟਰੀ ਸਰਹੱਦਾਂ ਬੰਦ ਰਹਿਣ ਦੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਹੁਣ ਆਸਟ੍ਰੇਲੀਆ ਦੇ ਇਮੀਗ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਐਲਨ ਟੱਜ ਨੇ ਇੱਕ ਮਲਟੀਕਲਚਰਲ ਪ੍ਰੈਸ ਕਾਨਫਰੰਸ ਦੇ ਦੌਰਾਨ ਗੈਰ ਆਸਟ੍ਰੇਲੀਆਈ ਨਾਗਰਿਕਾਂ, ਵਸਨੀਕਾਂ ਅਤੇ ਇੰਟਰਨੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟਸ ਲਈ ਕੌਮਾਂਤਰੀ ਸਰਹੱਦਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੁੜ ਖੋਲ੍ਹਣ ਦੇ ਸੰਕੇਤ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਹਨ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਅਨੁਸਾਰ ਕੌਮਾਂਤਰੀ ਸਰਹੱਦਾਂ ਸਥਿਰ ਅਤੇ ਸੁਰੱਖਿਅਤ ਢੰਗ ਨਾਲ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਖੁੱਲ੍ਹਣਗੀਆਂ।
On the international borders, we're continuing that work of, if you like, trying to get our borders slowly but safely reopened.
ਆਸਟ੍ਰੇਲੀਆ ਘੱਟ ਜੋਖਮ ਵਾਲੇ ਦੇਸ਼ਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਯਾਤਰਾ ਪ੍ਰਬੰਧ ਸਥਾਪਿਤ ਕਰੇਗਾ ਅਤੇ ਅੰਤਰਰਾਸ਼ਟਰੀ ਵਿਦਿਆਰਥੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਸੁਰੱਖਿਅਤ ਵਾਪਸੀ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਪਹਿਲ ਦੇਵੇਗਾ। ਮੰਤਰੀ ਐਲਨ ਟੱਜ ਨੇ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਿ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਵਧੇਰੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਵਾਪਸੀ ਤਹਿਤ ਨਿਊਜ਼ੀਲੈਂਡ, ਜਾਪਾਨ, ਸਿੰਗਾਪੁਰ ਅਤੇ ਦੱਖਣੀ ਕੋਰੀਆ ਵਰਗੇ ਘੱਟ ਜੋਖਮ ਵਾਲੇ ਦੇਸ਼ਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਇਕਾਂਤਵਾਸ ਮੁਕਤ ਯਾਤਰਾ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰਬੰਧ ਦੀ ਸਥਾਪਨਾ ਲਈ ਵੀ ਕੰਮ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ।
On the international borders, we're continuing that work of, if you like, trying to get our borders slowly but safely reopened, and we're doing this in a number of ways. We've firstly started to bring in some skilled, temporary skilled migrants again, but on a priority listing. We've started the bubble arrangements now with New Zealand, whereby you don't have to quarantine. It's a very significant step. And we're working on those bubble arrangements with some of the Pacific nations, with Japan, Singapore, South Korea, those countries who have also had very low infection rates. And if those open up, it means, again, we'll be able to bring people in to Australia without the quarantining. Because the quarantining, as you'd appreciate, almost becomes the bottleneck, if you like, or the speed limit of how many people we can bring into the country. And they're governed by the states and territories. And at the moment, I think we have something like 5,000 beds per week, which obviously we're prioritising Australians and permanent residents for those beds. But it means there's only certain spots, if you like, available. If you don't have to quarantine, we can just have the planes coming in. Now, so we're still working on that. People have constantly asked me about international students. And again, I know that many of your readers and listeners would be interested in this. We're still hopeful of having pilots up and running in relation to international students very soon, particularly in the ACT in South Australia. But I can't give you any further details really other than that, other than we're still working on trying to find solutions for it, knowing that having international students in Australia is great for those students, it's great for Australia, and over the years international students have been a terrific source of new Aussies down the track as well. So we do want to get that international student market back up and running again, but we're just going to do this carefully and steadily. When you think about the numbers here, you know, in a normal year, we would have about 185,000 international students come into the country at the start of the calendar year. You know, it's a very significant number, and obviously that's really tricky at the moment, given that quarantine arrangements that I was mentioning before of only, say, 5,000 or 6,000 beds each week.